Dear friends, in class 9 we are studying 7th chapter triangles, and in exercise 7.3 we have second question. AD is an altitude of isosceles triangle ABC. It means we are given ABC is an isosceles triangle whose two sides are congruent. AD is an altitude. Altitude means height. It is always perpendicular to the base. So AD is altitude of the triangle ABC, and ABC is an isosceles triangle with the sides AB equal to AC, in which AB equal to AC. This is given to us. Show that AD bisects. Show that AD bisects BC means we have to show that BD is equal to CD, and AD bisects angle, this angle as well, angle A. This is what we need to prove. So let us see how it can be proved. First, let us write the given things. In triangle ABC, we are given in triangle ABC, AB is equal to AC. This is given to us. Then we are given AD is perpendicular. AD is altitude. AD is perpendicular to BC. And we have to show first, to show AD bisects BC. AD bisects BC. Second is AD bisects angle A. Now see, for this we are going to consider these two separate triangles, triangle ABD and triangle ACD. Consider triangle ABD, consider triangle ABD and triangle ACD. In triangle ABD and ACD, AB is equal to AC. This is given to us. AB is equal to AC. This is given to us. We are also given that angle ADB, angle ADB is equal to angle ADC is equal to 90 degrees. Since AD is perpendicular, I can say that this angle is 90 and this angle is 90. It means both angles are 90, so both angles must be equal to each other. That is angle ADB is equal to angle ADC, and AD is equal to itself, common side. We know that every side is, or every segment is congruent to itself. Now see, one of the angle is right angle. Hypotenuse, this is side opposite to right angle is hypotenuse. Hypotenuse are congruent and one of the side is congruent. It means these two triangles are congruent by right angle hypotenuse side theorem. So this, in order to write, we need to write one-to-one correspondence. So please note here, D corresponds to D. D corresponds to D. If D corresponds to D, it means A corresponds to A. And if A corresponds to A, then B will correspond to C. It means triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Therefore, triangle ABD, please note, I am writing the sequence of the vertices from second, third and first. So that side also it must be second, third and first. So triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD by right angle hypotenuse side congruence rule. Congruence rule. Now, if this is congruent, if ABD is congruent to ACD, it means if you keep these two triangles one above the other, three sides of one triangle will exactly coincide with three sides of the other triangle, and three angles of triangle ABD will coincide with three angles of triangle ACD. So, here I will get BD is equal to CD. Please note, side formed by second and third vertex is equal to side formed by second and third vertex. So BD is equal to CD. Now BD is equal to CD. So I can say that AD bisects BC. Therefore, I can say that AD bisects BD. AD bisects BC. Here we can say this since they are corresponding sides of congruent triangles. Now see, we have said AD bisects BC. First part is proved. Second part is AD bisects angle A. Now since triangles are congruent, we can say that angle BAD is equal to angle CAD. That is, If I am writing second, first and third vertex from this triangles, I have to write same sequence of the other triangle, that is angle BAD is equal to angle CAD. Reason is corresponding angles of congruent triangles. So they are corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Now see, look at the figure. BAD is equal to CAD. So if BAD is equal to CAD, it means AD bisects angle BAC. Therefore AD bisects angle BAC. Dear friends, in class 9 we are studying 7th chapter, and in 7th chapter we have exercise 7.3 third questions. Two sides AB and BC and median AM. So we are given in triangle ABC, AM is a median and AB and BC, total BC and median AM of the triangle ABC are respectively equal to sides PQ, QR. Means AB is equal to PQ. This is given to us. Then total BC is equal to total QR, and median AM is equal to median PN. So this are equal. Two sides AB, BC and median AM of one triangle ABC are respectively equal to sides PQ, QR and median PN of triangle PQR. Show that triangle ABM is congruent to. We have to show triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. So let us write the given part first. In triangle ABC, we are given two triangles. In triangle ABC and triangle PQR, we are given AB is equal to PQ. Then we are given BC is equal to QR. And we are given median AM is equal to median QN. Now watch carefully. We are given BC is equal to, so for this proof, first part we have to show first part is triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN. Now to show this, we are given that BC is equal to QR. BC is equal to QR. This is given to us. It means half of BC will also equal to half of QR. Please note, AM is a midpoint. It means AM is midpoint of B and C. We know that median is a segment which joins the vertex and midpoint of the opposite side. So this M is midpoint of side BC. So I can say that BM and CM, or M is midpoint, so I can say that half BC is equal to BM and half QR is equal to QN. Reason is M is midpoint of BC and N is midpoint of QR. Median always is connected to vertex and the midpoint of the opposite side. So we have got BM is equal to QN. Now we are given that AB is equal to PQ. AB is equal to PQ. This is given to us. We are also given AM is equal to PN. Watch carefully. We have got BM is equal to QN, AB is equal to PQ, and AM is equal to PN. It means triangle ABM is equal to triangle PQN. But be careful about one-to-one correspondence. Here you can see AB is equal to PQ and AM is equal to PN. In this you will notice that A is common here, P is common. So A corresponds to P. Then In this you will notice B is common, here Q is common. So B corresponds to Q and M corresponds to N. Therefore, we will get triangle ABM. Triangle ABM is congruent to triangle PQN by SSS test of SSS congruence rule. That is, all three sides of one triangle are congruent to all three sides of the other triangle. Hence, two triangles are congruent by SSS test. Now, that was only asked. ABM prove that or show that triangle ABM congruent to triangle PQN. Now, second part is we have to show ABC is equal to PQR. In order to show this, we will need this angle congruent. So, please note, if ABM is congruent to PQN, I can say that angle ABM is congruent to angle PQN. Reason is they are corresponding angles of congruent triangles. Now, if ABM is congruent to PQN, I can say that ABC is congruent to PQR. Therefore, angle ABC is congruent to angle PQR. Now, see, let us give some number to this result, one number. Second part, we have to prove that to show triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR. For this, we have already shown angle ABC equal to angle PQR. Angle ABC congruent to angle PQR from 1. Then AB is equal to PQ. This is given to us. AB is equal to PQ. This is given to us. Then BC is equal to QR. BC is equal to QR is also given to us. BC is equal to QR is given to us. Now you can see two sides and the included angle is congruent, so the two triangles are congruent. But for this we need to write one-to-one correspondence. Watch carefully. We write one-to-one correspondence from the angles. So here B corresponds to Q. Now if B corresponds to Q, then A will correspond to P. A will correspond to P. And C will correspond to, because B corresponds to Q, so C will correspond to R. It means triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR, and that was only asked to prove. So hence the proof. In this way we can prove.